Hello! You're on a tripod today. We're in a different room. Look at this. I'm just seeing where's the best place. Because I've got all this space now. And I've got the radio on. So I'll just wait for you guys to arrive. Hey Robin! Do you like my new space? Might try and go a little bit further down. There we go. Yay! It's just now. Thanks. Me dancing. I managed to steal this room. Alexa, turn it off. Yeah, look, I managed to steal the big room tonight so I can have all this space, so I can make everyone work extra hard. And I'm on a tripod because we're going extra fancy tonight. Don't know why, but it felt like the vibe. So just make sure I've got my resources here, got my iPad ready with everything on. And I've got Alexa set up, ready and waiting. So if anyone has any suggestions now that you want to get out, that you want to do to our dance party. Oh, I didn't even notice you'd gone. So if anyone has any song suggestions, leave them below and then I can read them out for those guys who do not watch their live, and if anyone is watching after, then they know what we're jamming to, because it does block it. So you can have me spinning. I love this section of the live stream for everyone who must watch after. We should probably do a skip to timestamp to when everything starts to get going, and then we're all good. Otherwise, they just watch us in our introduction stage. Usually, at this point of Animate, I am playing very random music, which is usually Disney. And then I force everyone to come in to Disney, because that's what I like. Again, I'm just jamming. Just waiting for the people to arrive. If you have any song suggestions for our dance party, leave them in the comments below and we can have a giant jam sesh this evening. Also, if you have any ideas about future sessions that you would like us to do, so stuff that you guys want to see and want to learn or want to explore, you can also leave those in the comments and I'll have a read through and try and adjust the workshops according to what you guys are vibing. So leave me your song suggestions. I usually get an Andrea with a Little Mix. I think we've had 2 in a row now. We are properly on the Little Mix train. But I did enjoy. Andrea did say she wouldn't be here today. Yeah, I know, we're missing our little mixer. But I did enjoy the cha-cha. I don't know the name. Is it a SketchUp song? Is that one? I'm just checking the time, but that's all I know. We'll wait 1 more minute and then we'll start with our introductions, because I forgot introductions last week. I swear, this lockdown is sending everyone crazy, and especially me, but you all know that I'm always full of energy. You know what I'm like. I just run in, be as annoying as possible. Do 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 do. Leave your song suggestions in the comment section below. Do 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 do. Alright, what time is it? It's 6:35, so let's do our introductions. So today what I would like to know is if you could take any animal out on a walk with you like you do with a dog, what animal would you choose? I say this because I want to be able to bring my pet cat out with me, and I know people walk their cats, but mine won't. So if you could, like, would you walk your goldfish? Would you walk a ferret? Would you walk a peacock? So if you could, like, take an animal on a walk with you like you walk a dog, what animal would that be? That's my question for today. Yes, it's a weird one. This is the mood. So let's do our introductions as normal. If you remember, we had our sign name. So if you want to do your sign name, remember mine is this. So we'll all do our introductions together. So I want you to say it to your screen. So I'm going to go, hello, my name is Ruby. So you can do your sign name. Or if you want to spell it out, you can spell it out. R-U-B-Y. Cool. And I've already told you my answer, but I'm going to tell it again so you guys have a chance to. If I could walk any animal, I would walk my cat. I would go outside and I would have her on a lead and I'd take her around with me wherever I went. And that's what I would walk. Ostrich? You'd walk an ostrich? What? That's wild. I love it. That's the most random thing. I'm living for that. Yes, Robin. Good answer. Okay, shall we get warmed up? Now, let's start where we always start. Let's go to the head. So, to the side, middle, other side, middle. Do those a few times. Nice. And when we come back to the middle, we're going to go up, centre, down, centre, you're going to go up, centre, down, centre. We do have an Andrea. Hey, Andrea. Okay, and we're just going to go in nice gentle circles. Nothing too hard. Don't want you hurt yourself. Again, as I say every week, you know the capabilities of your body, so don't push yourself. Just nice and gentle. My hair's getting in my way. So, nice gentle head rolls. Nice. We're going to move down onto our shoulders, so as we always do, just start. Hi, Anna! Start doing nice small circles with your shoulders. And go the other way. And once you've done that, start to get your elbows involved. Nice circles, and then back the other way. And I'm going to take a step back so I do not hit my phone, but get your arms involved. Again, if this is difficult for you, you're going to go as far as you can. Don't push your body past what you know it's able to do. And we're going to go the other way. Oh, I feel like I'm swimming. Oh, oh. All right, and let's do the thing when we go on both ways. And the other way. Nice. We're going to move down onto our hips and our torso area. So remember, if you are sat in a chair, what you're going to do is you're going to reach your hands all the way up. And I'm going to take a step back so you can see, and you're going to fold to give yourself a nice stretch. And you just really want to engage that core. So if you want to tighten your muscles once you're doing that, take a nice deep breath in and fold. And for those of you guys who are standing up, then we're just going to do some nice circles with our hips. Just nice circles, nice and gentle, as big as you want, and go the other way. Nice, and just give a bit of a wriggle as we move down onto our legs. Now we've been kind of practicing our balance, and we have been lifting our knees up, and then we did kind of behind as well. So remember when we were doing the tree, we're going to do that today. So we're going to take our foot, put it on our leg, and try and balance. Now what I'd like you to do, if you are in a chair, I'd like you to focus on one leg at a time. So if you can, you're going to bring up your leg, give it a nice stretch, or if you want to use your hand, you're going to stretch, and this kind of twists your body so you can get that nice twist on the side. So you're either doing tree, you're either holding up your leg if you're sat down, or you're stretching the side of your body. Okay, and then we're going to just do that on the other side. So you're either doing tree, or you're bringing your knee up, or you're doing a nice stretch to the side. Lovely. And if you want to give yourself a bit of a twist, especially if you're sat down, put one hand behind you or on the back of your chair and do a nice twist. Just twist your body, and the other side as well. You can do this if you're standing as well, just to give a nice twist. Ooh. Give that shake out. It's nice to release all that energy. Ooh. Give it a shake. Give it a shake. Give it. Oh yeah, my choice. Oh, I know I get to choose. Okay, right, let's move on to our face. So let's get our face going. Oh, get our faces moving. Let's give it a rub down. Oh. Let's give it a tap. Tap it out nice and gentle. Oh, it's a nice little massage for your head if you give it a nice tap. Just tap around your face. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our big face, small face, but what I want you to really focus when you're doing your small face is trying to get all the muscles you can as tight as possible, so that when you release, it feels a lot nicer. So everyone do your big faces. Small faces, you're really going to try and use every muscle to tense up. And release. Whew. So big faces. Small faces, tense everything. And release. Oh, hi Michelle. And let's do that one more time. Big faces. Small faces, really tense. And release. Oh, this is actually a really good stress reliever as well. So if you're ever feeling like extra anxious during this time, a really good way is actually to focus on parts of your body and start to tense all your muscles. So if you're going for your face, you're going to tense your face, tense your shoulders, tense your whole body. And if you hold that for 20 seconds and release, that actually relieves anxiety. So it's a really good tool that if you're starting to feel yourself get overwhelmed, remind yourself, completely tense up and drop, and that release will really help. Okay, let's run our tongue around our teeth. Ha, 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 da, da, hey. And the other way. Ha, 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 hey. Oh, that one is tiring. Also, hello Brooke. So, stick your tongue out as far as it can go. And touch your nose. And stick your tongue out. And touch your nose. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the noise. So I want you to try and see if you can go. But we're actually going to do that in a siren. So you know we usually go woo, woo. We're actually going to do that on our. So we're going to go. Shall we do that all together? Yes. So let's go. Oh, my nose is tingling. Your nose should be tingling because that means that you are doing it right. So let's do it again. Okay, and let's do it without going. So we're just gonna go. Okay, let's do that together. So, and what we're trying to do there is we're trying to make the break from our head voice to our chest voice a lot smoother. So it's quite good practice to kind of move around. So let's do some really easy scales. So on an R, we're just going to go ah. Should we do that together? And ah. Go to here. Ah. Go to here. Ah, go to here. Ah, go to here. Ah, go to here. One more. Lovely. Okay, let's do a bit of those really annoying dog noises that we do. So we're going to go right to the top of our voices and we're going to do our whiny nasally sound where we go. So should we all do that together? Ready? And lovely. So shall we do our tongue twisters, then we'll have our dance party, because by the time we've done our dance party, I'm hoping people have left suggestions because Andrew told me to choose, but I'm rubbish at choosing. So leave me some suggestions and I can choose between that. Okay, so let's do our tongue twister. Let's dive straight in to a what to do to die today. We've been doing this for weeks, so I'm hoping you've got your head around it now. And again, if you're not 100%, do not worry. I guarantee you will have come so much further. So let's do it together, okay? We're going to do it once and then we're going to change how we do it. So let's do it once normally. Ready? And what to do to die today at a minute or two to two. A thing distinctly hard to say, but a harder thing to do. For they beat a tattoo at 20 to 2, a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat to 2, and the dragon will come when he hears the drum, to minute or two to 2, today at a minute or two to 2. Yes! Good job, guys. Now, let's do it super, super quickly. All right? 3, 2, 1, and what did you do to die today at a minute or two to do? A thing distinctly hard to say, but a harder thing to do. For the beater to do, a 20 to do, rat-a-tat-tat-tat to do, the dragon will come when he hears the drum, at a minute or two to do, today at a minute or two to do. Okay, and last up, let's do it in our whisper. So we're going to come really close. It's going to be nice and creepy and up close and personal. Ready? We're going to whisper it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what did you do to die today at a minute or two to do? A thing distinctly hard to say, but a harder thing to do. But they beat it to 2, a 20 to 2, to do, and the dragon will come when he hears the drum. A minute or two to do today, at a minute or two to do. Yay! And hello, Ben. Please leave me song suggestions. So let's do, oh hi Mona, let's do a cheeky She Sells Seashells. Again, we've done this for the past 2 weeks, so I'm hoping you are bossing this by now. Are you ready? Let's do it all together. And she sells seashells on the seashore, but the shells that she sells are not seashells at all. And nor again. And she sells seashells on the seashore, but the shells that she sells are not seashells at all. Ready? Let's do it super quick. And 3, 2, 1. She sells seashells on the seashore, but the shells that she sells are not seashells at all. How did you do? Did you do it? Was that okay? I'm hoping you all guys managed. So it's dance party time, and I have got a suggestion, but isn't Thriller like 300 years long, and then you're just going to keep me dancing for a very long time? But I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think. I really want to do the catch-up song, and Andrew did let me choose. I'm just really worried that Thriller is about 300 years long, and it's just going to leave me dancing for a very long time. Do you think that Alexa will understand if I say the catch-up song? Is that... Let's see. Alexa... Oh, she ignored me. Alexa, play the catch-up song.
The Catch-Up Song by Catch-Up Song from Spotify.
Is this right? Oh, this is what we're going with. This is an absolute throwback. No. Alexa, turn it up. Everyone get on their feet. We're dancing. We're doing an absolute 90s throwback. Are you ready? I want everyone dancing this. Please tell me you're not the only one who ever did that dance and you all know it as well. Everyone get up on their feet. Remember, if you are not sweating by the end of this, it's not a proper dance party. Don't laugh at me, this is great. And then it does that several times. Alexa, stop. Please tell me in the comments, everyone else knew that dance as well. Everyone did it. We all used to do it at school discos. Okay, go grab a drink. Go have a quick little chill, because we are about to do our singing and signing, and this is going to be the last week that we're doing this because next week we are going to be doing a different one. So this is the last week singing this, so you're going to get your absolute fix. And then next week we're going to be learning a new sign and song. I don't know why I struggle so much with that. Yes, so go grab a drink, go have a minute, and then we're going to be doing our signing and our singing, and then we'll be doing our main task. Okay, go get a drink, go get a drink, go get a drink, go get a drink. Okay, you're back. So because we've done this so many times, and because this is the last time we're going to do this, I don't want to go through it again, because I know that you guys absolutely smash it in sessions, and you have been smashing it in the lives as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through it once just to remind you, and then we're going to go through it, and I will remind you before we do this as well. We're going to go through it 3 times, and we're just going to run it through. So I'll do it once to remind you, and then we're going to run it for 3 times, and then that's the last time we're ever going to do that, because next week we're going to be doing something new. So I will remind you of it. It goes, tender shepherd, let me help you count your sheep. 1 in the meadow, 2 in the garden, 3 in the nursery, all asleep, all asleep. Do you remember that? Cool. So we're going to do that 3 times, and that's the last time that we're ever going to do it. So everyone ready? Once you finish, literally just keep going. So you're going to do the same loop 3 times, and then we'll finish. Okay, not finish the live, but finish for that song. Can we dance to the Get a Drink song next week? I'll record a track for you. I won't. Right, are you ready? And tender shepherd, let me help you count your sheep. 1 in the meadow, 2 in the garden, 3 in the nursery, all asleep, all asleep. Tender shepherd, let me help you count your sheep. 1 in the meadow, 2 in the garden, 3 in the nursery, all asleep, all asleep. Tender shepherd, let me help you count your sheep. 1 in the meadow, 2 in the garden, 3 in the nursery, all asleep, all asleep. Yay! It's the last time we're ever going to do that song. Do. And that leads me quite nicely onto the main activity. So, as you know, over the past few weeks, we have been looking at the idea of developing a character, and we have been making those characters several different ways. At first, we were looking at some questions that we can ask ourselves. So we're looking at age, we're looking at like form, we were looking at personality or emotions and how that can physically change us. We were looking into clowning and how you can create a character physically, and we were also looking at you guys personally, autobiographical, and doing freeze frames. Today, what I'd like to focus on is characterization through vocals and through voice. Now, this is very similar to the idea behind the emotions. So remember when we went through and we were going happy, sad, scared, angry, like we did those flick betweens, I want us to try and kind of develop that tone within our vocals. And I want to get to a point where you don't even need to be saying words, but the tone in which you are speaking makes sense. So, for example, what quite a good exercise is where you speak gibberish. And you can still express an emotion by speaking gibberish. So if I was talking to you and I was just going, slurber, slurber, yeah, blugger, slurber, gay, blubber, you know that I was bored because of the inflections that I was bringing. But if I was going, even though I'm like not saying words, even the tone of my voice is showing that I am angry. So what I like to do is kind of like talk Simlish. So if anyone plays Sims, you know, they have their own like language and it's called Simlish. You kind of speak Simlish to get that across. And what I want you to develop is in the character that you've been writing, you're going to develop like a vocal tone for them. And as we were saying before, like if they were more of a fairy, mermaid, or something mystical, it might be more of a higher toned pitch. So they might talk with quite a nice soft voice. And that's for you to find. Or if they're like angry or they're more of a troll, they might go lower and grovelly. So you're there to find that tone, and that match with your vocals will really start to develop what that character sounds like, what that character feels like. So there's kind of two things to this. One of them is the expression of emotions through the tone that I was just talking about. And the second is the developing the character's tonal voice and how they're going to speak. And this could be about pace, this could be about how high or how low they speak, or it could be like, I don't know, the certain inflections they use, because different accents have different inflections. So you can really start to develop that. Once you have started to develop your character voice, then what I want you to do is I want you to play off the three emotions. You are going to do one, which is angry. You're going to do one, which is happy. And you're going to do one, confused. So first off, your first activity, you kind of have two breakdowns. So your first activity is using the character that you have already been developing over the past few weeks. You're going to take that and you are going to develop your character voice. And then the second part, you are going to come up with those in your character's voice. You're going to answer in those three emotions. So in angry, happy, and confusion. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Please let me know if it does. But that is your task for this week, and I really want to see your videos. I've had a lot of fun viewing some of your videos. I want to actually share them. They will be coming up on the social media soon. I've got a couple of videos I would like to share with you, so from people's feedback videos, so love those. Also, can you please leave me your things that you're grateful for in the comments, and we can end the same way we always end anime, which is saying what we're grateful for and giving ourselves a round of applause. So can you please leave me all the things that you are grateful for in the comments while I try and come up with verse 2 of Go Get a Drink. I'm not going to say it. We'll write it down, Andrea, and I will explain it kind of written up as well, so we'll put it on social media. But essentially, you are just going to, don't worry, you are just going to decide if you want, as your character, remember we were creating those characters last week or a couple weeks ago. So I think what's good to decide is if you want to talk more high-pitched or talk low, or have more of a floaty sounding voice, and then think if you want to talk quickly or if you want to talk slowly, and then just have a think about maybe an accent you want to give your character. So that's the first task. And then the second one, I just want you to practice. Maybe choose a sentence that you feel comfortable with. I want you to practice saying that angry in your character voice, saying that happy in your character voice, and saying that confused in your character voice. I hope that makes sense and it's less confusing for people. I'm not very good at explaining, but I will try and write that up, and me and Robin will be putting that on social media as well. But leave me things that you're grateful for. Do 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 do. Everything's gonna be a song this week. And we will have a nice clapping jam. Yeah, that's not a thing. So let me know things that you are grateful for. I'm gonna get ready. So let's do our first one. So Andrea is grateful for her dogs. Finn is grateful for the community spirit of people coming together. And I am thankful for my paddling pool that I have in my backyard. Cool, so thank you for today's session, and I will make sure that we write up the instructions from today so you know what you're doing. Thank you for joining us, and remember, Friday sessions are still going up on the YouTube, and we're always here Monday at 6:30 for the live. I will see you soon, guys.